Welcome to Discovering. Tonight we're bear hunting with Yooper Outdoors at their bear camp in Germfast.
You all rock.
This is why we're here.
You rock, you killed the bear.
Oh.
And I'll be in Norway for a look at the Dickinson Trails Network Ogee Challenge Race. Stick around, it's time for Discovering.
The secret streams that flow beneath the cliffs of colored stone. Forests thick and healthy with birch and pine and oak. Surrounded by the greatest lakes this world has ever known. The black bear's awesome presence as he roams the hills and fields. Call of the timber wolf, the loon's lonesome trill, the eagle soaring high above, the trout lies deep and still. These are what I treasure, the only way I measure feelings that I have for this fine land. There is so much to discover when you're a long-time lover of northern Michigan.
Opening day of bear season, I was invited back to John Ron's Yooper Outdoors Bear Camp in Germfast. Last year we had a successful couple days of hunting and filming of father and son, and we hope to do it again this year, with a father and daughter who each have a first season tag for the Newberry unit.
I've got one bear under my belt. Seen John on TV. Very impressed with his guide service. Everything we've seen so far. Looking forward to a good day tomorrow.
And this is my first season. I've never hunted bear, so just looking forward to a new hunt and having fun with everybody here. I've been hunting since I was very little with my dad, so we've kind of done all kind of hunting, deer hunting. I went on my elk hunt 2 years ago with him, so bear was kind of just something we've been planning for a long time, and it's that time.
What advice do you have for your daughter?
Not to shoot the first bear you see. Take your time, be calm. It's very fun. It's addicting.
As tradition, the night before the big day, John, Ron, and crew cooked up a big meal for all the hunters.
Compliment to Mr. Chad.
John has 14 hunters here for first season. Some seasoned vets and return clients, and many first-time bear hunters.
We're still gonna get some more rain.
Yeah.
Opening morning, I took a ride with guides Dylan and Stan to bait some of the blinds.
Today is the first day of bear season here, Michigan's Upper Peninsula. We're just running a few baits this morning. We're gonna start setting hunters probably. First hunters will probably go in about noon. We'd like to have everybody in by about 3 o'clock. That way they're not disturbing any of the bears. We got tons of good bears coming in in the daylight. So as long as the weather kind of cooperates with us a little bit, hopefully we can shoot a few bears tonight.
It's been a lot of fun. I watched young John grow up from a baby. It's just fun watching the family grow up and working with them, and seeing this organization grow the way it has and become as popular. We have a lot of repeats on our hunters, and I just hope that we can keep on with that, you know. And we're starting. Young John is bringing in new help, take care of his old guys. We're running in our late 70s, and just so we can keep it going for years to come.
Brent and Sue will meet you at my dad's at 12 o'clock, and you guys can run them up to Bobby's and do them 3 baits.
Okay.
And then we'll go from there after that.
Okay.
Finally, the afternoon arrived and it was our turn to head out into the woods. I teamed up with Brandon Nutt Outdoors to film this father-daughter hunt. Brandon sat with Brent and I was in the blind with Taylor.
I'm excited. I'm a little nervous, but just kind of calm myself down and just go for it and just see what feels right, see what comes in. So just see what happens from here. I'm excited. I'm excited. Hopefully we get, I don't know, hopefully I see something. I'm okay just being out here anyway, so a bear would be a bonus, and being able to text them and tell them that we got one would be the best outcome for sure. 308. So everyone picks something because it's pink and purple, but it works.
We sat for hours, listening to the rain and watching the woods grow darker and darker.
Day one, didn't see anything, unfortunately, but hopefully head back to camp and somebody's got better luck than we do, and hopefully some fun stories. So day two, hopefully. But I'm happy with it.
As we left the woods, we found Brandon and Taylor's dad. Brent had better luck than us and shot a bear at last light. The tracking party searched the woods, but with the heavy rain and thick swampy forest, they were unable to track any blood. And John made the call to resume the search in the morning. The sun was blazing on the morning of day 2 as the tracking crew hiked into the woods to find Brent's bear. Going in at daylight, you could see how hard it must have been in the dark to search. It took only 10 minutes to recover. After running into the woods towards the blind, the bear had made a hard turn in the opposite direction.
Oh, yeah.
You guys go above and beyond for this. I appreciate it. Right at last shooting light, I think it was 20 after 8 or so, this stepped out and we pulled a shot on it. Couldn't find anything good last night, but we got a lot of rain. John said we'll wait and come out in the morning. How long do we look? 10 minutes? Yep. Mm-hmm. Everybody made the call. I heard it fall, but it's thick and nasty down here. Thanks, John. Thanks, everybody. Going out of your way. Bunk mates. You all rock.
This is why we're here.
You rock. You killed the bear.
Oh.
Good job.
Now it's Taylor's turn. John put Taylor and I in a different blind the second day, where the wind would be better in our favor, and it had a beautiful boar on camera on opening day.
Bears have already been in here since I baited this morning.
Today's a lot nicer weather, similar to last year. It rained on opening day, and then it was sunny on the second day of season, and we had a lot better luck last year on the second day, and we're hoping for the same thing today.
Let's do it. Good luck. Make sure he's as long as the logs. There's one little one coming in here that probably won't be as long as the logs, but there's a couple bigger ones that'll for sure be as long as the logs. All right.
Again, we watched silently as light turned to dark, and no bears stopped by for dinner.
Day two was nice. The weather was way better, so that was nicer to sit in. Didn't see any bear, unfortunately, but got a little bit of, seen some squirrels and chipmunks and stuff like that. So we had some entertainment, but unfortunately no bear for us. So hopefully head back to camp and somebody else has some good news. But hopefully day 3. So yeah, I'm happy though. It was a good day, I think.
While Taylor and I sat watching squirrels, John and the crew were busy recovering 4 bears shot by other successful hunters, and were able to capture a couple of them on one of my GoPros.
Yeah.
There was excitement in the garage as hunters swapped stories as each bear was weighed and processed.
And then she stood up on the logs, and she perfectly broadside, and she pulls nice, and I knocked her right flat. I could hear her breathing, and then all of a sudden I didn't hear her breathing no more.
Nice. So she didn't go far.
She probably went, what, 50?
Yeah, great job.
That's my biggest ever.
Shot her with a bow. The second one I saw tonight, and she just stepped out. And I had a shot and I took it. It was over that fast. So it was fun.
How you feeling about it?
A lot of fun. Feel very good. Very good. Good shot. Didn't go far.
Day 3. The third time has to be the charm.
Beautiful morning to kill a bear.
Taylor and I tried a morning hunt and went back to the same blind we sat in the day before.
Good luck, shoot straight.
The air was so still you could hear a grasshopper eating. Luck was not on our side. One fisher stopped by for breakfast, and that was our excitement for the day. We sat for a few hours and headed back to the truck.
It's kind of hard to not get discouraged, but you just got to keep on going. That's part of hunting. So whether we see one, get one, it's all in the fun. So I'm just happy to be out here. And
hunting shows tend to make it look easy. You go out opening day, sit a couple hours, and shoot a giant black bear. But that's not reality. It does happen, but 9 out of 10 times that's not the case. You have to put in your time, even if it's a guided hunt. Bears have their patterns, but like everything in nature, they are unpredictable. Hunting shows also focus too much on the kill. There's so much more to hunting than the kill shot. It's the experience, the anticipation, the camaraderie, going to camp, meeting new people, sharing in each other's success. That's what I liked about Taylor. She understood all that.
I was hoping we could finish it different, but I'm just glad we got to come out one last time and at least have some nice weather and get some cool footage, so yeah.
I admired her enthusiasm when she came out of the woods empty-handed, but with a heart full of passion for the hunt. For me, it's about the people. A young, hard-working bear guide, the family and friends who support him. The couple who hunts in Canada all the time, yet shot their biggest bear right here in Michigan. The guys who saw their very first bear in the wild. Yes, of course though, I do want to get the kill on camera, but more thrilling is to watch the hunter's reaction, being a part of their moment. I'm disappointed I didn't get to witness that with Taylor. I am happy though, that her father did. Taylor and Brent returned to John Ron's bear camp a week later, and Taylor shot her very first Michigan black bear.
I was in Norway Saturday for the first running of the Dickinson Trail Network's Ogee Challenge bike race.
So this is our first annual Ogee Challenge. We're lined up here in front of City Hall on Main Street, Norway. We're going to do a mass start right down Main Street. So all the bikers are going to head right down to the end of Main Street. So it should be interesting. We'll see who gets out front first and who takes home this first title for the Ogee Challenge. We've got racers from Minnesota, I think there were some from Illinois even registered, across Wisconsin, and obviously from the UP. We're going to send them into our Ogee trail system for a nice race today. We got 8, 12, and 24 mile courses as well as having some kids races this afternoon. We got a 3 mile, a 1.5 mile, and even a short one for the little kids on striders. The trails for the race today, our feature course, the 24-mile course, is really very technical. It actually comes in about 26 miles and close to 2,000 feet of climbing. Along with the climbing, they're going to do some descending too. We've got some really neat roll-ins and rock features up on Norway Hill, up on the side of Briar Mountain. They're also going to get to see the new trail, Pine Creek Pass. That's got about almost 700 feet of boardwalk along the Pine Creek, so it's just a beautiful spot. The racers should really be thrilled with the weather and the course. Everything's looking great today, so we're just trying to showcase the trail system that we've been building here over the past couple of years. In 2018, we started with 1.5 miles of trail in Marion Park, and today, as we stand here, we got approaching 25 miles of trail all around Norway. We've got trails up on Norway Hill that go all up inside the old Cyclops mining area. We're just trying to bring people out to highlight all the work that's been put in. All these trails are built and maintained by volunteers that give up their time to make this community a better place. The Ogee trail system is part of the Dickinson Trail Network, which we have trails that we maintain in the Fiume Lake Natural Area and trails that we've been building and maintaining up on Millie Hill and hope to be expanding those in the future. The Ogee system, we are not done with the mileage we're at. We have set up pretty well to expand. Eventually, we want to continue to the north and tie our trail system back into the Kearney Lake, Rock Dam area, and who knows from there. But we've got a huge amount of support from the city, local businesses that have stepped up to help sponsor this event. Our trails are obviously non-motorized, mainly geared towards mountain biking, but we got runners, hikers, dog walkers, and everything that use them. All single track. The majority are handmade. We do have a few that we've built with our mini excavator that we were able to purchase last year. This race has been huge in raising funds. We just cleared enough to purchase our Rokon trail bike, which will be a game changer in our grooming. We groom all of our trails that we can currently in the wintertime for fat bike use and snowshoeing. With this Rokon, we'll be able to expand and most likely groom the majority of our trail system now with that bike. So it'll be a game changer for that, and as well as being able to access stuff and work in the summertime with hauling chainsaws and gear in the spots. Basically a little two-wheel drive tractor that we're gonna have. So.
Oh, it was fantastic. Couldn't have asked for better weather. Whew. It's a good race.
It's awesome. Whew. But yeah, it was a good race. We brought up part of the rear, but it was a good race. We had fun. First race, I think, for Chase here, and so really good time. Weather's perfect for it. Cool enough to not break a deep sweat, huh?
It was fun.
Yeah? Was it hard?
No, it was not that hard.
No?
Some news for UP deer hunters. A group called Deer Hunters for Responsible UP Deer Management was formed by outdoor writer Richard P. Smith to appeal a variety of NRC decisions which affect whitetail hunting here in the UP. If you're interested in finding out more, look for Richard P. Smith on Facebook. That's it for this week. I'll leave you with a look at fall.